Hi everyone, my name is Mihir, and today I'm going to cover the practical for VDI solution in OCI Cloud, and generally we call OCI Secure Desktop. So basically, it's a VDI solution, and each and every cloud provider they have a VDI solution. So in AWS we call Workspace, in Azure we call Virtual Desktop, and in Nutanix we have another solution similar to that. And in general, there are many service providers who provides the VDI solution to the client. So let me take you practical directly so that we will not waste much time on the theoretical part. Right, so great. First thing which we have to do to make a prerequisite, what are the things which we have to start before creating the secure desktop? So let me give you the step-by-steps. The task one is to create a dynamic group. So we need to create a dynamic group in OCI and then create a policy and assign to the dynamic group. So this is here step 2, and these are the policy which we have to add to the dynamic group. And the step 3 is a create a policy for the user authorization. So there will be many users and there will be many pools, and we cannot give access to each and every user to all the pools, right? So what we will do, we will separate it by this authorization. And then the final step 4 is a import the custom image. It means the client will be giving you a golden image which you can import in the OCI, and then that image you can create a pool, which is the last step. This is here, right? The last step is to create a pool. I will take you in practically directly. So once you log into OCI, you need to click on the hamburger menu, click on compute, and you have a secure desktop tab over here, right? But just to inform you, because this is not available in all the regions, so when you go to India, this does not work. So basically it is not, the service is not available here, right? You have to be very selective when you design this solution. So you see the secure desktop service is not available for this particular region in or all tenancy, right? So for this demo, we are going to start in Canada, and you have to click on hamburger menu first time, click on compute, click on the secure desktop. For this demo, I already created the pool, but I will explain you how to create the pool. So you should have a dynamic group created before that. You should have a custom image ready. So those things I will just take you to see the custom image. You need to go compute. You can go to custom image, and you can have a custom image. So I created custom image based on the client requirement. And the very important which we need to know is to tag this custom image properly so that it will be visible while creating the pool, because until unless you tag with this particular parameter, it will not reflect in your pool. So this is very, very important. And when I was doing practical, I was not able to find the image. Custom image creation is very simple. You can get from client, you can import it here, right? If you have a custom image in your objective storage, you can use it here. So let me directly take you in the pool, compute, secure desktop, create desktop pool. You just have to click here, and then you can add the pool name. For this, I'm adding like a Windows 11. Then any description you can add based on your requirement. I'll say India user, and these all are optionals where you can actually skip it, but this is a pool start time. So when the pool you want to create, and it should start immediately So that is what these options are, but I'm going to skip these options. I'll continue. This is where the user will get a admin access. If you enable this, the user will have the admin access on their VDI machine. So for this case, I'm just uncheck this option. And in Secure Desktop, you can have a pool size with the 500 plus, but it depends on what level of tenancy you hold and how much service limit you have. But you can work with support team, you can increase the maximum size. So for this case, I'm just going to add 200, and then standby will be 1, so one machine will be all the time ready for the user. Then the placement, where this will ask you to select for availability domain, and this is where you have a very important part, image and shape, right? So what I was referring, when you don't have tag properly, then these options you don't see here. Until unless you add the tag, then this service will identify the pool. And then you have a shape. I have not customized the shape. I have just selected all the shape. So based on your requirement, you can add the shape. And this is, you have additional storage. So if you want to allocate 50 GB storage to each and every user, you can use it. For this case, I'm just not using this additional storage. And then VCN, you need to add the VCN where the Secure Desktop pool will be created. So for me, I have created a separate pool where it will get created. This is what you should be restricting user. So basically, this will allow a copy paste between local system and the VDI machine. So based on your requirement, you can add it. You have many options here. This is for audio, so you can give full control or based on your requirement. And this is where you can give again the drive access, so that they can access local drive or not. This option is when the machine will be running. So basically, you can start scheduling it like it should be Monday to Friday. And so what you need to do, you can start with, you will just add the time. So it should be 8. And you add your, sorry, you can start with the 00. And here you can start with the 8 o'clock. And you can start with the 1 to 5. So it will give you a time like 8 o'clock. And it's Sunday to Thursday, right? So what you can do, you can just change the date. And then you can start with the Monday to Thursday. Again, you want to shut down this machine. So you can again just set the policy here to shut down the machine around 18 o'clock and same 2 to 5, right? So basically the VDI machine will be shut down and it will be not accessible for the user around 6 p.m., right? At 6 p.m. And once you're done till this here, you just have to click on create. Once you click on create, your pool will be created for the user. So let me click cancel because I created the pool. It takes few minutes to complete the pool creation. So let me click cancel. And now you see I have created 2 pools here. One is a Linux pool and one is a Windows pool. But based on your requirements and client golden image, you can get multiple pools and you can define each pool how many machines you need it. All right. Now, there are many customizations you can do after creation the pool as well. So if I click here, right, I'll get the whole detail about the pool, the settings which you have selected. And when you scroll down, you can see these are the machine which is already connected by the user, and you can, you can find with the ID as well. So you see the ID is there, you can copy and you can search in your OCI console. Now, this is as an admin, you are creating pool and you are maintaining it, right? But as a end user, what exactly they will get it? So basically they will get an email notification once the pool is created and once the user ID is added to the user group. And then they start accessing this particular link, which you see here, right? So this link they will get over email, and then they will get a OCI pool access here. I was admin, so I was getting a whole, how many pool I have created. I am able to see those whole pool, but when we will set the user permission, they might see only one or two based on their permission, right? Now, you have options to preference. You can also install client where you don't need to connect with the web. So basically, it will connect with the client in your laptop. Then you have also options to download these clients. So based on your Windows flavor or Linux flavor, you can just download those client machine. I set web for now, and let us see to connect. So let me try to connect with the Linux machine. So you just have to click on open. And once you click on open, you will have a options here. It will be connecting. Just need to wait for a minute. Let me show you how it will be reflecting. All right. You will see this is where the machine is connected. And this is a Linux machine which I was part of the desktop pool, right? So this is the complete life cycle for OCI Secure Desktop. So I have created a pool, and I have connected that particular pool with as an end user, right? And those prerequisites I will add in my video link, so you can find this will be really helpful to give you the whole detail. And you just follow this document, you will be able to create a pool, and you should be able to use the pool, right? So thank you so much for watching this video. And if you like the content, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.